Hello, child development students. We're going to go over the permit matrix so that you can figure out what level of the permit you are eligible for. I'll pop right over here to the permit. So our first level is assistant. Any 6 units of early childhood child development completed with no experience requirement. So if you've already taken CD 110, 111, 111, 112, 112, 113, you would be eligible for the assistant level of the permit. Our next level up is the associate teacher level, and that's all 4 core classes completed, 110, 111, 112, and 113. And you also need 50 days working a 3-hour shift or more within the past 2 years, working directly with children. Now, this can be volunteer hours or a paid position, but it does need to be 50 days, not 50 hours, working a 3-hour shift or more directly with the children. Once you have that level complete, our next level up is the teacher level. You need 24 units of child development. You have to have the core classes, but the next set of 12 units can be anything from the child development department. Plus, you need 16 general ed units. And if you scroll down here to the bottom of the matrix, you'll see where it says 1 course in each of the 4 general education categories, which are degree applicable, which means it has to be the graduation requirement. So you have to have English 100, you have to have a math or a science, and this is typically a 4-unit class. The science component is a lecture lab combo. Then you need something from the social sciences category, the humanities category, and the fine arts category. So it's 5 classes, but one of them has to be a 4-unit class to get you the 16 general ed units. And you also need 175 days of experience working a 3-hour shift or more within the past 4 years. The next level up is the master teacher permit. You need 24 units of child development, including the core classes. You have to have the 16 general ed units. You have to have 6 specialization units, and you have to have CDEC 230, which is the adult supervision. So let's pop over here to our courses, the list of our courses on our website. So everybody knows the core classes, 110, 111, 112, and 113. The next set of 4 required classes for the AA or the AST are 124, 139, 161, and 164. You scroll down a little bit further, you'll see the specialization areas. So you could specialize in curriculum planning by taking 2 out of the 4 curriculum classes. You could take both infant toddler classes or both special education classes, and that will meet the requirement for the 6 specialization units. You can also be creative and take classes from outside of the child development department. For example, you could take CDEC 63, the language arts class, with the English department's children's literature class. So you can think outside the box a little bit when it comes to specializations, but you can't go wrong when you take these courses here from our department. And again, for the master teacher level, you have to have CDEC 230, which is adult supervision. We're currently only offering that in the fall semester because we were seeing some low enrollment for that class. So it is required for the master teacher level. So you kind of want to put that in the back of your mind that we are only offering it in fall, but it is a requirement for master teacher level. For the master teacher experience component, you need 350 days working a 3-hour shift or more within the past 4 years. Um, so that's the first two columns. You have to meet both the education and the experience component. Over here, you'll see alternative qualifications. Some folks might fall under this category. We have some returning students who have a bachelor's degree already in a different field. It does not have to be child development. Then you only need to take the core classes, 110, 111, 112, and 113, plus 164, which is the supervised field experience. So hopefully that's given you a little bit more detail on the classes that you need to take to meet the education requirements and to clarify the experience component. The commission does check these days very, very carefully on a calendar, so you need to make sure that you've met 50 working days of a 3-hour shift or more. And as always, you are more than welcome to come in to see any of the full-time faculty members. We can kind of give you some guidance on the permit and which level you are eligible for. Hopefully this has given you a little bit of an overview. Thank you so much.